or perhaps an elf ventured out of this area and had a relationship with Asta's mom. Listen, I was wrong, but Asta's devil reveal is amazing. Or should I say, Asta's devil stepbrother? What's up? It's Truth Hero, and welcome back to another Black Clover Chapter review. So Black Clover Chapter 268 of the manga will discuss everything from the reveal of Asta's devil's identity to what this means for characters moving forward, and of course, Lichita, Asta's mom. Because, I mean, it's not proven, but we all know it's Asta's mom. Let's dive in. The chapter opens right where we left off, with Asta confronting his devil and us being reminded just because someone is a devil doesn't mean they're a bad guy. We're then taken to the Underworld and we get a little snapshot of how things work and are structured in this afterlife. Devils' ranks are set from birth, and to no one's surprise, the higher ranking devils bully the lower ranking devils. Devils also consider messing with the human world the highest form of pleasure. So basically it's hell. I mean, that's how I learned it. It's really cool that we get to see this, how the devils have their society set up, where rank is everything. Remember, the members of the Dark Triad have high-ranking devils and demons like Magicula, which make the Kotodama demon look like a joke, so you can tell already how powerful they are just by that comparison. Let's pause on devils for a second and just focus on Asta's devil. This poor little guy was born into the afterworld with no mana and at the lowest rank. Not a day went by where he wasn't tortured, beaten, and bleeding. Every day for him was hell. Literally. One day, a high-ranking devil, probably Lucifero, got really mad at all the other devils and threw this poor guy at the gates of the afterworld. And by some loophole, he slipped through to the human world. Asta's devil doesn't have any mana, and that's how he's able to slip through into the human world. But I'm wondering from this, if Asta, with his anti-magic that's very, very powerful yet possesses no mana, might actually be the key to opening the gates of the Underworld like the Dark Triad want to do. We know that Captain Yami's dark magic and William Vengeance's world tree magic are both the keys to this, but I can't help but think now, after hearing this seemingly mild detail, that Asta now plays a role in the Dark Triad's plan. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We all know those doors are going to open and devils are going to flood into the human world, and what really matters is what Asta and crew do about it. But it is interesting to note, maybe Asta will be involved in this plan when he goes and tries to rescue Captain Yami. We get this really cute backstory of Asta's devil Ribe, or Ribe, I don't know his name, being adopted by Lichita, Asta's mom, and I'll explain why, and she inviting him to be her child. It's very cute. We get to see him growing up as a little devil kid out in the sticks, and we also see that she saved him from the devils and he saved her from loneliness. But also, because she adopted him, you guys know what this means, right? Ribe and Asta are stepbrothers. As I mentioned, Lichita and Ribe live far away from the village on their own due to their unique conditions. Ribe is a devil and freaks everyone out, whereas Lichita has a similar ability to Henry where she absorbs mana, but also, in addition to this, the vital energy of living things. Outcasts stick together. Lichita's magic is unique as well. She can store something without mana inside another object. There's this scene where Asta's mom absorbs the mana and energy of a snake, and I think this signifies that she's the only one that can be with a devil or live with a devil and not be corrupted. It's sort of a Garden of Eden parallel, although this time Lichita don't want no apples. She won't be corrupted by Ribe, even if he tried. She won't be corrupted by Lucifero or Magicula. Maybe she can't even be cursed due to her abilities. Who knows, but that's pretty cool that they have this in here. A snake randomly appears, and she's totally unaffected by it. Ribe suddenly goes into shock as he's taken over by Lucifero, and Lucifero tells Lichita that he's glad he found Ribe, a devil that can exist in the human world without a human contract. and that he'll use this to his advantage. Lichita tries desperately to pull Ribe's body away from Lucifero, and this superior devil is shocked that this human can actually absorb mana. Lichita says, "This time I won't let go. I will not let go of this child." And then we see a slight flashback to her placing a basket in front of a building. I'm gonna go on a little hunch here, but I'm guessing that this is a flashback to when Asta's mom abandoned him in front of the church at Hodge Village. She could no longer take care of him due to her powers absorbing his mana and his life energy, and had to separate herself from him. It's Asta's mom. Come on. Side note to all this, did she actually absorb all of Asta's mana? Obviously unintentionally due to her magical powers and condition, but maybe it just all drained out of him, even when she was pregnant with him. Does this mean that actually Asta may have had magic and then it was all taken away by his mother? My Hero Academia fans will know the theory that Deku might have had a quirk and that the doctor took it away from him. So I'm wondering if there's a parallel here. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Could Asta actually originally have had magic? We find out that Lucifero can interfere with any lower devil anytime he wants, and we've actually seen him create distress for Ribe when fighting Dante. This begs the question, can he just appear to Asta the same way he did Lichita since they are both around Ribe? That's concerning for Asta to say the least. If you thought Ribe's life couldn't get any crappier, just as he's found happiness and a mother, Lucifero kills Lichita, and he inflicts that chest wound that we've seen in that mystery woman in the flashbacks, and come on, it's her. She then says to Ribe, "Live, my beloved Ribe, live, my son." In a last-ditch heroic effort to save her adorable little devil boy, Lichita seals Ribe inside the 5-leaf clover grimoire with her magic, and there he has remained, getting stronger and stronger and angrier until one day his long-lost brother Asta requests his power of no mana, but his power of anti-magic. Ribe says to Asta, "All devils are scumbags, and I'll kill them all, even if it means using your body." This is really cool because now we have two plots to this anime almost. We have Asta and Yuno's ascent to being the Wizard King, and Ribe's quest to avenge his mother and Asta's and kill all the devils. The interesting thing is, right now, they have shared goals. I mean, they have a common enemy. Ribe wants to kill all the devils and avenge Lichita, and Asta needs to at least stop the devils from entering their world. So right now, they're on the same path. They're with each other 100%.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Do you guys like that Asta's mom, or this woman, Lichita, is part of this whole fate thing with the 5-clover grimoire? And what's interesting to me is like, did this book have any magic or mana in it before, since obviously Lichita had it and she's just absorbing all the mana out of it before she put Ribe in it, and then now it's just imbued with solely anti-magic? Lastly, do you think this woman Lichita is in fact Asta's mom? I know we don't have 100% confirmation yet, but come on, it's like Dabi being Toyo Todoroki in My Hero Academia. This woman has to be Asta's mom. What's even more interesting though is Ribe knows that this woman used to have a child, and I'm guessing he knows something about Asta. Maybe she talked about what her son looked like. So what's intriguing to me is, when is Ribe gonna tell Asta, like, hey, by the way, Lucifero and these Dark Triad people that are using devils, they're the ones that are responsible for your mother's death. Okay, now we can fight them, right? I mean, how is Asta going to react to all this? I know he never knew his mother, but still, you gotta think that when he's sharing Ribe's body and power, that he's just gonna go insane and want to take revenge and really channel that dark devil energy. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. That's what I got. But let me know down below in the comments, is Lichita, with her unique magic, actually Asta's mom? And how do you feel about this reveal that Asta's anti-magic devil was just a kid named Ribe? Also, what's going to happen between Asta and Ribe now that this is sort of out in the open? Now that Ribe has made it known he wants to kill all the devils, will Asta try and stop him, or begrudgingly go along with it? Love to hear your theories. If you like Black Clover content and want to see more, consider joining the Black Bulls today by subscribing. And until next time, human or demon, hasta la vista, baby.